All right, I'm going to do a minute or two, just a feeding video of the 180, and I had just done this exact thing so the fish get to eat twice, but the orientation of my phone camera didn't switch, so I'm redoing it. And what I noticed while I was doing the first video is that my filament barbs are going through their low pH look, and this tank, the pH drops on it. It takes it a while, week, 10 days, but you see there are a couple of actual stumps. Those are real stumps, and lots of other wood in here. There's a fence post under the sand over there. Lots of wood in here, lots of real wood, so it pulls the pH down. They are the only fish in here that have an issue with it when it gets to a certain level, and I don't know exactly what that level is, but it triggers. It takes a few hours and they start looking a little dwarfy, and their skin looks irritated like that, their scales. So I haven't ever had one die from it because I always go ahead and I know what it is, and I change the water pH. They hadn't ever had this problem when they were in their 40 breeder, but they outgrew that a couple of years ago, so they've been in the 180 since. They don't eat a lot, so I'll come back and feed them. But I thought I might do like a part 1 and part 2, keeping them short. We're at a minute and a half now, and come back and after the water change is done and their scales look better, and feed them and do a part 2. So we'll be back in just a little bit. You see that doesn't affect anybody else in here. That pH doesn't. No one. First time when I videoed this a couple minutes ago, one of the dwarf giraffe cats came out. There it is. Got him some pellets. There's 2 others in there, about 6.5 inches, but they are dwarf giraffe cats. And this is a hot mess. I've still got 2 or 3 tanks worth of stuff just thrown in here because I didn't want to lose the beneficial bacteria on it. But back to the topic. I will be back shortly, and we'll see how the barbs are behaving. You can see that they're shaking. They don't rub. They don't do that. And again, this is not ick or anything at all like that. It's just because of the pH in the water. So we'll be back once we get them taken care of here.